Hey guys, Brady here. How you all doing? Hope you're doing good. In this video today, we're going to be looking at some of the modifications that I've done on my beautiful Suzuki Vstrom 650, and I've done a few things, bits and pieces, obviously to accommodate my height, being that I'm 6'2", and just some little personal touches that I've added to it. And the point of this video is for you guys to see what I've done, and I'll try to explain as much as I can about the processes that I went through and what works and what doesn't, just to help you guys out if you're thinking about doing something similar to your bikes. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about. It's about helping one another. So that's what this video is about, and I'm loving this V-Strom. You know, I've come off big bore V-twin cruisers. I've been riding them around for a long time, and it's kind of like chalk and cheese. It's actually like tractors and Lamborghinis. That's the comparison, you know. I'm loving this bike, and I've only had to do a few little things to it to kind of make it mine. And I'm going to go for a ride. We're going to go for a ride and find a nice little quiet spot somewhere, and we'll do a rundown of these modifications. So looking forward to it. Stick around, don't go anywhere. Hey guys, here we are. Found this nice little spot out here, the end of Beverly's Road, somewhere between Lindenau and Stratford. And as promised, I'm glad you stuck around too, people. We're gonna look at the modifications I've done on my Vstrom 650. So let's just get right into it. Let's not muck around. Starting off first, the first thing I did was I put these these handlebar risers on, because I'm 6'2" and I needed the handlebars up a bit. Now these risers are offset, so lift your bars up 25 mil and take them back 25 mil closer to me, which is, I probably would have liked to have had them just a close-up look at that. I probably would have liked to have had them a bit higher and a bit further back, but I was governed not by the cables. I had plenty of room there, but this brake line. So this is a 2011 Generation 1 V-Strom, and that's about all you'll get out of that. That's not tight, but you won't get any more out of it. Now if you wanted to have higher bars again, you'd obviously have to get your brake line changed. I'm not worrying about it because I can deal with it. The next thing I did, this is all for ergonomics, was, if we'll go around the other side here and maybe see this better, is I put a peg lowering kit on it. You can see that's where they were sitting. They've been dropped an inch. This peg lowering kit I got off eBay, and it's a very simple install. It was like about $40 or $50, and you know, it took maybe 40 minutes to do both sides. It's just a matter of changing, putting a bracket on and putting some different linkages on, extending the linkages I should say. Now dropping the pegs an inch, lifting the handlebars up an inch and back nearly an inch. For a big tall guy like me, a 6'2", this makes the seating position on this bike absolutely perfect. I wouldn't complain one little bit. I love the seating position on it. And then, just while we're on ergonomics, I added this mesh seat cover, which, you know, look, I don't know the practicalities, where they say they keep your backside cool in summer and the water off you in winter, and the jury's out on all that. But I just like the look. I reckon it looks cool. You can pay $150 for the brand name one, or you can get the eBay one for about $30, and it works. I like the look. And just back to these handlebar risers, you'll get them on eBay for about, you know, $40. So, and anybody who's listening and watching this video, if you have any questions, put them in the comments and ask me, and I'll get back to you, and I can even put the links up to where I bought these products. Moving right along, the next thing when we're riding comfort is wind deflection. And everybody knows about the dreaded wind buffeting. Boy oh boy, I've owned a lot of V-twin cruisers and I've had issues with buffeting, and I've done the whole thing. I've read all the stuff about it, I've watched all the videos on it. I've spent a fortune on trying to alleviate wind buffeting. Now I'm going to tell you, these windscreen extenders, these little things here, they just clip on. You get them for about $30 on eBay. They don't look brilliant. They look better on this bike than what they did on my cruiser bike, but they work. I'm telling you, they work. I put this on. I lifted my stock windscreen up one increment higher. So you've got to take the windscreen off and you move this little bracket up and put it back on, and then put this, and I have, you know, on most days I'll have, you know, nearly zero wind buffeting and noise. Unless it's windy, then I get a lot more. And then the next thing I did, like as I said, $30 on eBay. It works. The next thing I did is these mirrors. Now the stock mirrors are square, and I heard and I read that they create a little bit of buffeting around the shoulders, so I changed the square mirrors out and put these on. These were like $30 or $40 on eBay. Great little find. The next thing I did was these handlebar guards. I got these off AliExpress, and I think they were like $50. You get that, the kit with the new bar end weights and all the thing, and they just, you know, look, they're not the metal ones like the Bark Busters, but they do protect your hands from the wind. I think they're fantastic. So, you know, that's pretty much what I've done for comfort wise. I just want to take you around this side again. Underneath, we have, none of this is protected under here, as we know, and a lot of guys put the big skid plates on. I don't really like the look of them, and I don't plan on doing a lot of serious off-road, just light gravel and stuff. So I went down a different path. For the oil cooler I got from B&B, an Australian company, an oil cooler guard, which goes on there. I got this radiator guard off AliExpress, and it just kind of protects that. And I got this wonderful underbelly chin scoop off eBay from a seller in Greece somewhere. Now, if you like the look of this, I think it finishes off the bike nice. I love it, and it kind of adds a bit of protection to that oil filter that's under there as well. But you can still get underneath and get to it. So if you like the look of that, let me know and I can put a link up for it. But I think it looks fantastic. It just kind of finishes, you know, the bottom, the bike off. And all this stuff's subjective. You know, we all have different opinions on what we think looks good and what we think doesn't look good. And then, you know, the last thing I bought this tail bag for about $50 off AliExpress, and it's a fantastic bag. Looks pretty cool. I like it. So there you go, people. If that's something that these things you like, then you know, I hope this helps, and stay safe, everybody. See you next time.